Um, we met.
Just say
We
it.
met at a
Strip bar.
Y cuando yo te vi, me enamoré de inmediato. Eso fue en el acto. Y ahora que estás aquí. Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig life be like yo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ju ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö för dig baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig. På det jag lägger all min tid och jag vill ha dig. Du får mig känna safety. Jag kan nog leda dig baby. Och jag kommer.
Are you nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. You nervous?
No.
I just think it's just funny how we met.
You're not supposed to say it yet.
I'm just saying I think it's funny how we met. I'm not saying how we met. I mean, shit. I might try to corner.
Oh my god. Hello guys, welcome to the MLF fam. Today we're going to be doing a video of how we met. And kind of like slash mukbang or mukbang, ¿cómo se dice?
McBang.
And we're gonna be eating these delicious churros that my babe just made right now. So freaking bomb, guys. Yes, and that's Ariel in the background.
He's being a little booty. He's being a little booty.
He's like really freaking tired. He's just fighting his sleep. So we might have to put him to sleep before we start the video.
We might have to put him down real quick.
We'll be right back. Alright guys, so we continue. Pretty interesting video. You guys do not want to miss out. It's pretty freaking funny too. Like not everybody can say that they met the way we did.
Yeah.
Well, I guess kind of.
No.
But just not on more social media.
No, because it wasn't even social media. Okay.
I know. Well, right now it is.
Oh, right now.
I'm saying right now it's just like social medias and all these freaking date websites and stuff. But yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna let Albert. Tell you guys how we met, since I already started the video. So perfect. How do we meet?
So we were I will say we met like in September, right?
No idea.
Yeah, we met like around September, October. But not met.
Wait, can we start eating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not met. You know, it was more like a talk met. So we used to call this that's it. give me it. Oh, give me this.
I can't be serious. So freaking
give me the other one. Give me the sugar.
Why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous.
Yeah, you are.
I'm adding sugar to my coffee. Got the plunger, babe. The plunger. Yeah, you gotta put it over and you gotta push it down.
This is babe's
French press.
French press.
If you ain't French pressing, you don't know what kind of coffee you've been drinking.
I guess.
It's good.
Tell me how to do this, babe. I know you have to go slow.
So you can do a little bit quicker because it's been brewing for a little bit in there.
Okay.
It's been sitting down for a bit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You wait or there?
Pour it.
Okay.
Pour it on yours first.
No, guys, I do not know how to make coffee like this. Albert always does it for me. When do I stop?
Put more. So this is Adrielcito aquí. He was born. If you guys been following us, he was born at 35 weeks.
35 weeks.
So yeah, he spent another week in the hospital just to make sure he was okay. Because he would stop breathing. He would just be playing. He would be pranking us.
If you guys want to know more about that, go ahead and check out my video. I'll leave it down in the description.
So, anyways,
if you want to sponsor us and send us some, go ahead.
We met.
Just say it.
We met at a
strip bar.
We met at a gay parade.
Baby cake?
No.
You just gave yourself out.
Anyways, we met at a
Oh my god.
a party line.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a party line that's like a party line. It was like you would call this 1541 number. I don't know the rest.
It was an Oregon number.
Yeah, it was an Oregon number. And you would have to, so you called, and you would have to push what, pound?
It was pound. So this room, so it was like, you called this number, and there was like, what, how many rooms?
I think it was like 5.
It was like 5 rooms. And by rooms, we mean when we entered, we were in room number 1. And room number 1 had a certain amount of people. And you just randomly talk to whoever's in that room. If you don't like whoever's in that room, well then all you press is pound, and then it'll take you to the next room. And that's pretty much all it is. It's just random ass people in these random rooms, and you can just talk to them, give out your information, and whoever you vibe with, you like vibe with, you know. So that is how we met, guys. That is a party line.
The party line life.
The party line life, yeah. So if you guys know about the party line, guys, let us know. If you guys have any funny stories, let us know, because we want to hear it. We literally want to hear it.
I want to find the guy who would be talking like a leopard. Like with a bunch of R's.
What the heck?
Rodrigo. I was like, damn, this was smooth with a bunch of R's.
How did we end up in this party line? Well, I'll say my side. You can say your side. But the way I found out about it is from my aunt. One of my aunts, every time I would go over with my sister and we would sleep over at her house or just hang out with her, she would go on this party line. And we had no idea what it was. I just know that she would go on it and then she would be talking to people. But like, she did it just more for like the fun. Like just to be funny and make fun of people, because it was just so funny. Like they were just random ass, like, I don't want to say.
Those random people with accents.
Yeah.
A lot of accents. So I'm a Mexican. I'm going to say there was a lot of Mexicans.
There's a lot of Mexicans.
And
like,
other races too.
Paisas.
Other races too. There was some people from like Puerto Rico,
like,
Cuba, you name it. But there was a lot more Mexicans in it. And it was funny though. I mean. And
my aunt loved making fun of them. And she would just say like stupid crap just to like make fun of them, I guess. And she would be like for example, there's a paisa, he'd be like, hey mamacita, ¿cómo te llamas chiquita? And then my aunt would be like, ay chiquito, ¿cómo te llamas? It was just all just for the joke. Yeah, she was not being serious. And then I would like listen. It was just funny. Like I freaking loved it. And eventually I ended up getting the number from my aunt, and then I ended up going in it. And at first it was just to like be funny and stuff, and then I just started talking to random ass people, and Alvaro was one of them.
Yeah, I was one of them.
And that's how I found out about the party line. And how do you find out, babe?
I found out from
No eres mentira tampoco.
I found out from my brother. He gave me that number, and I was alright. He's like, you just call whenever you're bored. I was alright, cool. I was like, alright, cool. So once I went in, it's like you would start pushing, the numbers.
So then you're trying to say that your brother used to go on it too?
Yes. I threw him under the bus, but yes.
What the heck?
Sorry, bro. If you're gonna, I know you watch this, bro. I'm sorry.
Damn, okay. So I guess he found out from his brother.
Yeah, I found out from my brother.
That's funny. And so, how did you start going in it? Or did you first call with your brother? Did you call by yourself?
I would actually call with my cousins when they would come down. That was mainly just bored and just talk shit.
Like all of you guys would call together?
Yeah, well, I mean, we were broke, so we would only have one cell phone. We weren't as fortunate as others that had their own cell phones. Anyways, so we would use my cell phone, and my cell phone, well, I would have to call after 7. No, after 9 actually.
Yeah, after 9.
After 9.
To get free minutes.
Because, I mean, you did not want to go over your 500 minutes, 1,000 minutes you had.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst part about that was the text messages. Oh my God, you had to be careful. I remember I had T-Mobile, and in my era, T-Mobile, trash. It was trash. It was horrible. But yeah, we went on the park line. Horny as.
First of all, I wasn't like trying to be a horny ass.
Why did you talk to me then?
I don't even know like how I got your number. I don't even know how it happened. I don't remember. I really don't. I don't know if like I gave you my number, you gave me your number.
I gave you my number.
I don't freaking know, but I honestly didn't think that I was gonna come this far. I thought it was more like a joke. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna talk to this guy and whatever, but I'm never gonna meet him. Never in a million years did I think I was gonna meet him and have freaking 4 kids with him. Never crossed my mind. And so
we want to find the creators of Parkland to thank you. Well, she's gonna give him a thank you. I'm gonna give him a fucking kick in the ass for having 4 kids.
Nobody's making you be here. Yeah, the door's right over there. When did we actually meet in person? So we talked on the phone. I think for not even a year. It wasn't a year.
No.
Yet.
We talked. I think we talked for like. Oh yeah, I met you during the summer. I remember I was working over there. Like 8 months. Mm-hmm. We talked for 8 months.
And then.
Look, where she lived, and I lived, it was about 47 minutes away. It wasn't like a long distance, but it was...
I had never heard of the town where he lived at. Never. I'm like, where the heck is that? I honestly thought it was like somewhere in Oregon. I'm like, and then he kind of explained to me. I'm like, oh, okay. I think I've passed it before.
So let's backtrack before we met, okay? Let's rewind, okay? So after we were talking, sometime during December, I want to say, she went MIA. Like, I had no clue what the hell happened to her or anything like that. And I remember, I was like, oh, well, whatever, it is what it is. Honestly, I thought I wasn't going to talk to her no more because it was just...
And me, I feel like I did it more because of, I didn't take it serious. I really didn't think nothing of it.
Wait, you lied to me then?
Well, I don't remember.
No, it was when you guys were, like, moving and stuff like that.
I don't know.
I think you guys lived at your Tildudas for a bit. December and all that. You guys were in that process.
I don't know. We had a lot going on, but at the same time, I didn't think it was nothing like I was going to meet him. It never crossed my mind that I was actually going to meet him in person. We talked and everything, but had been like so long, like months and months, that I was like, oh, we're just never going to meet. And so it wasn't like a priority for me to like be on top of it. And then to top it off, I had a really strict mom, if you're watching this, and she just really didn't let me be on the phone whenever I wanted. And if I was on the phone after a certain time, she would literally take my phone away, or she would block Albert's number, and it was just really hard for me.
Wait. We're not that far, and just backtrack a little bit on the story,
okay?
So we stopped talking, whatever.
For how long? I can't remember.
I remember we stopped talking, but yet again, okay? I'm not trying to dig into the past. I can care less. Anyways, but her MySpace, for y'all that know what MySpace is a Facebook more souped up. Mm-hmm. Her MySpace got hacked, and it was from some other dude and so on. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so after that, I was like, oh, I guess it's whatever, it's
Oh, we didn't even talk about that. We didn't even talk about when you give me your MySpace. That was the first time I saw his picture. I actually knew who he was. He gave me his MySpace, and I went and I added you, right?
Yeah.
Anyways, continue.
So anyways, I was like, oh, whatever. So then sometime, I want to say the end of February, beginning of March, she called me out of nowhere.
Where did I call you to?
You called me to my phone, and you were using your dad's phone. Mm. I don't know if you recall back.
I remember.
I remember because I was hurt for a very long time.
Oh.
Anyways.
Oh. Were you really?
Anyways.
You miss me?
Yeah, I miss you tons.
You wanted to bang this? You wanted to bang this?
Yeah, and I want to have 4 kids and anyway, so it was, it was. I mean, it is what it is. And she called me out of nowhere. It was kind of weird. And right when I wanted
Because I always thought about him. I really did. In reality, I always thought about him.
So,
like when I didn't talk to you, thought about you all the time. I remember this one time I even went with my dad to go see one of my cousins, or two of our cousins that we had never met in Yakima. And then I seen that town that he told me that he was from. And I read it and I was like, oh my gosh, that's where he's from. That day, when I passed that town, I was like, where is he at? What is he doing? I was like so sad. I'm like, why have I not talked to him? Like, I need to like ponerme las pilas.
So I'm going to give you guys a scavenger hunt, okay? Search mad cow disease in the state of Washington.
Really?
And you guys are going to find out where I'm from.
I don't know that. So then I called you, and I don't remember what the heck I said.
So she called me, right? And she's like, hey, this is my dad's number. You know, I don't have my other phone number no more. And I was like, oh, okay, you know. And then we started, she's like, you can message me to my dad's number. So I would have to message you after 9.
Mm-hmm. Was it free text messages also after 9?
No, but that's the whole time you can talk because your minutes, or your dad's minutes at the moment. And I
wish I knew everything that was going on, where I was staying at. Because I know there was a time where I would go on my phone and my mom would get mad, so then she would take my phone away. And I knew where she had it, so I would have to go and get my SIM card and put it on this other phone that I had so it can start working. But I think that was already in Heatherstone. That's when we were already like talking again.
No, but before that.
And then I started using my dad's phone. Then I found this phone at freaking school. Then I started calling you from that phone number. Do you remember that? I had found a phone.
You stole a phone?
I stole the phone.
You stole a phone?
I stole the phone. I was talking to you through a stolen phone.
So I'll message you to that number. And I'd asked you what was wrong, what happened to your phone, and you told me that your mom took it away because it was getting too expensive and so on and so on. So you would tell me that your mom took away your phone because I guess you had made a big ass bill. You called me out of nowhere.
Where were you at?
I was in my room.
Doing?
What was I doing? I was
on the party line?
No, I think I was messing around with some cables at the house. I remember being in my room. This is what I remember, okay? I remember being in my room. And, you know what it was? I was trying to wonder how come my phone line wasn't working in my room. Because my room had a phone line in there. And I was trying to mess around with the cables. And you called me and I was like, what the heck? I didn't realize what number that was. And I answered and I was like, hello? And you were like, this Albert? And I was like, oh shit.
Oh my god, it's so crazy. I don't remember none of this.
I was like, yeah, why? I was like, oh hey, this is Crystal. And then I was like, hey, I was like, wow, that's weird. And I was like, I thought you weren't on the call or anything like that. And then you gave me some weird ass attitude. Well, if you don't want to talk, just let me know. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Dan, guys, Dan, any relationship, if your woman is like that, when you guys talk out of nowhere, toxic.
What?
Toxic, I'm telling you.
How is that toxic? I'm a girl.
Well, and then I was like, no. And then we were like, yeah,
maybe
okay.
you're being mean.
And then you were like, I think I was being kind of rude a little bit.
Yeah, maybe I got that vibe from you that you're being rude.
Oh, you know what it was? Because I was like, after we tell each other I love you and you forget about me. Oh, and then I started complaining to you because of your MySpace.
And that I don't remember either.
So.
Yes, we did tell each other we loved each other and all that.
Yeah, like 2 weeks in. Anyways. So yeah, that was I made her complaint. Okay, so then after she lost her phone, I would call her dad. I'll message him. My bad. And then I remember she used to message me through some weird online thing.
It was TextNow. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but it was textnow.com. And I forgot how it worked. I want to say that I had to enter my phone number or your phone number.
Oh, no.
I don't know, but
I don't remember. It would be like a phone number at textnow.com. Like an email kind of thing.
And that's how we kept in communication because my mom would take my phone away and I had no way else to talk to him. So then that's how we would communicate. There was also another one where you had to enter your phone's carrier. So like if you had a Cricket or whatever, or T-Mobile, you had to go and find, like for example, I had, I think, what did I have, AT&T? And I had to go to AT&T on that website, and then I'd enter my phone number, and then it would turn my phone number into an email. So then I would get that email, and then I would message Albert from that email. So like 509 at AT&T something.com. And then you would reply to me to that email. And I would have to go into my email to talk to you. And that's how I would communicate with you. And then...
It was a big ass process, huh?
Mm-hmm. It was crazy. Like, it was just crazy. Like, just comparing the way it was back then to the way it is now, things have changed so much.
So I don't know. So after that, she got her phone back somehow.
Mm-hmm.
But when she got it back, her mom would block my number.
Because I would like talk to him and then we would talk like pretty late.
Yeah.
Right?
Hella late.
And then she saw that and she did not like it and she hated it. She's like, who are you talking to? And well, I didn't want to give my mom all this information. And like I told you guys, I didn't know him at that time. So I never really told my mom about him because I knew if I did, she would probably freak out and then she would like really never give my phone back like ever again. So I was like, no, nobody, just a friend or whatever. And then, so she would block. So instead of being able to talk after 9, I think she blocked my calls after 9. And I couldn't talk at all after 9. When I would try, it would say, call your carrier, AT&T, call your carrier to unblock this setting or something like that.
I couldn't, no, she would block my number.
Oh, yeah.
She would block my number.
So whenever I tried calling him after 9, it wouldn't go through because his number was blocked.
So I would switch my number.
Yeah, so he had to keep changing his number because the number that he had, my mom obviously blocked it. So there was no way that I was able to talk to him.
So and then Virgin Mobile caught on to me and they stopped changing my number at the last time I changed it.
Yeah, so and then my mom...
She would message me.
She would
message me from your phone number. She would message me, no more Crystal.
It's crazy.
No more Crystal. And I was like, what?
Yeah, because she asked me, she's like, you still keep talking on the phone and now you're talking to somebody else from a different phone number. And I'm like, oh my God, Mom, just leave me alone. Like, let me be me. Like, I'm not doing nothing bad. And then she got tired of it. So then she would text him. And she would say...
No more Crystal.
I don't know what she meant by that. And she even threatened you, right?
Yeah, she threatened me to call... She was going to call the cops or something like that on one of the messages. I was like, what the heck? But little did she know, I can switch my number and I can still talk to her. So that new number would switch for like... It would be good for like about a week. No, almost a month. No, maybe less. Maybe like 2 weeks.
No, then I would call you to your sister's house, no?
My landline.
The landline.
Yeah.
And that's how I would talk to you too. Yeah. She took my phone away again. I think for the last time. I got so mad. Like, I was literally like over. I'm like, you're ruining my life. I hate you and this and that. And I told my dad, I'm like, I'm going to run away. I'm going to leave. And I was like literally getting my stuff already. And to leave. Yeah, this was in Quabbridge. This was not in Heatherstone because I remember that we were upstairs. And then my dad felt like so bad. And he took me to my family's restaurant with my aunt. And she was there in Kennewick restaurant. So then she took me there. And I think I called you from my dad's phone.
You called me.
I called him from my dad's phone. And I told him what was going on. I was like so sad. And I was like so heartbroken. I was like, I don't know why mom does this to me. I hate her. And
It's that's so weird. That's so taboo to me because I was raised with my mom, single parent, and obviously I'm a boy. And she would always tell me, "You have what you have. It's yours. You work for it. Just be smart about it." You know, I never ran through that issue that you're talking too much on the phone, which we probably were talking quite a lot.
Yeah, but the thing is that if it was after 9, I don't see why she would get mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was 3 minutes. And like,
it was 3 minutes.
But pero también, babe, 4 or 3 in the morning on the phone.
I know.
You gotta chill out a little bit, you know, like.
But we would fall asleep on the phone a lot.
Are they having ear sex? I remember talking. Oh yeah, this and that.
Knocked out. Knocked out.
And it's like, babe, did you fall asleep?
I would hear him snoring, but I loved it. Like I had comfort through that, like through his snores. It was weird.
Yeah.
And
weird ass.
So and then we started. I don't know how we started talking after that.
I think you started paying for your own phone. I think you had Straight Talk, maybe. No, Boost Mobile. It was Boost Mobile. Remember Boost Mobile?
Oh, I didn't.
With the little chirp chirp.
I love that phone. So and then I moved to the apartments right next door to those apartments where I was living at. That is where we finally met.
But before that, let's backtrack a little bit. Before that, I remember I went to your aunt's house.
Oh yeah, that's true. So, so my mom was gonna go out.
Your aunt Dalia?
Mm-hmm. So my mom was gonna go out with one of my aunts, 2 of my aunts, and so I went with her. So I went with her to my aunt's house. No, hold on. I don't even think that was the plan. The plan was that we were gonna go to my aunt's house, and then once we got there, they decided that they were gonna leave. That they were gonna leave out for a little bit, and I was gonna stay home with my aunt's son, which at the moment was like 7 years old. I can't remember. Maybe even younger. Yeah, I think he was younger. He was like small. If anything, I was like in my mind was like already running 100 miles per hour. I was like, oh my god, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call Albert. I'm gonna message him.
Come and see me, please.
So my aunt had a computer, and I told her, "Can I use your computer?" Because I didn't have a phone, right?
You did have a phone,
but it didn't work.
You did have a phone, but I think that's when so Virgin Mobile wouldn't switch my phone number no more. So that was the last number I had.
So I could talk to you? So I remember, I don't remember having the phone. I remember that I messaged you through my aunt's computer. So I went into my email to find the email that we've been messaging on, the whatever phone number, .519@AT&T.com. And then I replied to that email. I'm like, babe, I'm here at my aunt's house. Come and see me. Right? Yeah. And that was the very first time that we were going to meet. So, and then you messaged me back to that email. I was like, oh my god, you messaged me back. And they had already left. And I was all by myself. And so then he's like, yeah, I'll go right now. And I sent you the address. I don't know how the heck I got the address.
You sent me the address. I think you saw one of your aunt's mails or no?
No, I want to say that I just gave you the directions.
Oh, yeah, you told me. Yeah, you did.
By Yokes.
You're like, over here by Yokes in Kennewick. And I was like, okay, so I came, like I said, from the mad cow disease town, all right? Going to Kennewick like that was the first to me. So I remember you sent me, you're like, over here by Yokes. And I was like, all right, so I went down Yokes, this road. And then I messaged you again. I was like, what street? And you're like, I don't know, but it's pretty dark. And I was like, what the heck?
I just know I told you it was like the first street.
It is dark.
Where Yokes is. I was like, it's the last street where Yokes is.
The last street where Yokes is, okay? And it's a dark street. And it was at night when I went. I was like, oh.
I heard you say that.
I was like, which one is it? So I remember I just dipped in and you told me the house. I think the house was orange. It was like the second house.
Or like yellow, no?
Yeah, and I remember I parked. And I was
then I seen a car. Yeah, so I was looking out the window the whole time. And I didn't think he was going to come. And I seen the lights and I seen him pull up. And I'm like, oh my gosh, he's actually here. I was so nervous because I had so much stuff running through my mind. I'm like, even though I know who he was, I kind of felt like maybe he was somebody else. I don't know how to explain it. I was like, maybe he's a rapist or something. I don't know. You know, I
Catfish
just yeah. I
don't know. Catfish finest.
I was just so scared. I was so nervous. So, anyways, I went into my cousin's room, the little boys, and I'm like, pull up to the window. Come up to the window, right? Did I tell you?
Yeah, you told me to go to the window.
So then I went to the window and I like uncovered the curtain, and he was like, he's like, I'm here, and I didn't see nobody. I didn't see anybody. I was like, where is he at? He was hiding underneath the window. And all of a sudden he's like, you pop out of the window. I was like, oh my God, I got so scared.
And I couldn't stop laughing because I was like, oh man, I did scare for reals.
I remember seeing this like guy popping up to the window with this big ass hair, because you had so much hair at the time.
I had the pothead going on there.
Like big ass hair. I was like, oh my God, who the heck is he? And I was like, oh my God, that's him. And so I'm like, oh God, thank God he's not a rapist. And so, and then...
Yeah, right, you're probably, hopefully somebody comes to rape me.
Babe, no. You're disgusting. And so, and then I opened the window, right? And then he was telling me this whole time, he's like, come outside. Like, I want to give you a hug. I want to give you a kiss. I was like, oh my God, I was so nervous. And I wanted to go out so bad, but I was scared that somebody was going to come, like, pull up to the house. No joke, like a few minutes later, I see, like, some lights through the back. I'm like, oh my God, babe, I see some lights. Like, I don't know if they're coming here, but just hide, just to make sure. So then we were only talking for about, how long were you there?
I think I was there for like 10 minutes before a car showed up.
So then, yeah,
No, it was less actually.
Car showed up, and then he hid, and it happened to be my aunt's husband pulling up. And so he hid, and then I closed the window because I didn't want nobody to know that I was obviously meeting up with Albert, because my mom was going to probably kill me. So I went to the living room, acted like not que ver, you know, like I'm not even doing nothing. I'm just here chilling.
All normal.
All normal. And then I messaged him. Oh, no, he messaged me, right? You're like, are you going to come back out or come outside or something like that?
To me, it was weird for her not to come out. Like, I mean...
But I was so, like, paranoid of my mom. You know, I didn't want them to tell her anything, and for her to ground me even more than she's already been grounding me, and to the point that I'm never going to see you again or something, you know? I told her, I'm like, I can't come out. Like, he's here, and then my aunt's there. My aunt's sister ended up getting there, too. Yeah. And so I'm like, oh, my God, like, I can't come out. I can't. Like, I want to, but not only was I nervous, but I'm like, there's no way. I don't want to get in trouble. So, and then... I don't even think you said bye to me.
We messaged.
I kind of remember just seeing the car just leave. You went back to your car, and I just seen you leave.
Was I mad or what?
Yeah, I think you were mad.
Oh, I was pretty pissed because, okay, so I think I got there like at 10 at night. So I drove from the Mad Cows disease town, and 40 minutes, and she didn't want to come out. Like, I didn't care. I mean...
Not that I didn't want to go out, just very, like, paranoid. I didn't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, I get it.
And so...
You usually don't want to see me.
Really, babe? I was just super nervous. And so anyway, so then he left, and then I messaged him, and I'm like, why'd you leave? Or I don't know what, because I didn't want to come out, but I wanted everybody to, like, go to sleep or something, you know, because I thought my mom was probably going to get home, like, really late, or get to the house really late. So then he left, and I was like so sad. And I remember you left because I heard your car. Your car was loud. Yeah,
So I was like 16, and I had to barely buy myself a BMW, and I thought I was a shit because I was driving a BMW. It was an older BMW, but I thought I was the shit. Like, I mean, I thought I was badass. I thought I had the fastest car that would go around in town. Because I mean, it was alright. The car needed a little bit of work, but I liked it. Yeah, it was
But it was loud, so I heard him leave, and then I'm like, oh shit, I guess he's mad at me. He's not want to talk to me.
It's not that I was mad. It's just I was like, fuck, man, this is a fat.
I'm like, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like I didn't want to be with him and meet up with him, but everything just happened so wrong.
And then after that, I went to the mall.
Oh, that's right.
After that, I went to the mall with my sister and my mom.
And I happened to be at the mall.
So Macy's, I think. She had gotten her phone back again after being grounded again.
Yeah.
And she called me. I mean, I called her. I was like, hey, where you at? And she was like, oh, I'm here at the mall. I was like, wait. I was like, I'm here at the mall too. I was like, why don't you come and see me? And you're like, yeah, I'll go. Where you at? I was like, I'm here in front of
juice place.
The Orange Julius?
Yeah.
Something like that. I was like, yeah, I'm right here. Why don't you come? And you're like, yeah, I'll go. And then I called you again and you didn't answer. And then I called you again and you didn't answer. I was like, what the fuck? She said she was at JCPenney looking at clothes. And she didn't even come out, and I was hella pissed too. And I think you had sent Jasmine to go see.
I think so.
You had sent Jasmine to see.
And you're standing there.
And I was there because there was a bench in front of Orange Julius, and I was just sitting there. And I remember after I met Jasmine, I recognized her. I was like, wait, I seen this little girl. I have a weird type of memory.
Yeah, he does.
Like, it's super weird, my memory. Like I will remember it right here, right now. Like, I will remember it, like, let's say a year from or 2 days from now, I'll be like, I don't remember nothing. But like 5 years from now, I'll be like, oh yeah, remember when we did this thing over here? You'll be like, what? So yeah, that's my memory.
So yeah, I did send her.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really believe him. I don't know if I didn't believe you.
You were scared again.
Or I was still nervous.
Why would you send your little sister to go see who this rapist was?
Because she listens to me all the time. No, because I already knew you by then. I knew you weren't a rapist.
Yeah, but I don't know why you got nervous, though.
I don't know. I was just still nervous. I don't know. Because I didn't really, like, meet you. I still hadn't met you, like, literally, like, in person, face to face. And then you're with your family.
But my family, they were doing something else. I remember when a GameStop came back, sat down, and my mom and my sister, I don't know where they went. I think they were like at Payless, maybe, over there. And yeah, that was a trip. She didn't come and see me. And I kept on calling you, and you just didn't answer. I was like, man, that's hella messed up.
Aww.
So I remember I got back with my mom and my sister, and they knew. I was like, oh, I guess I could just tell. And I was like, oh, I think I wanted to introduce you to my mom and my sister.
You see? Like, how was I going to meet his mom and sister when I hadn't even met him yet?
But I had not told my mom and my sister. I was just going to take her with me. She said, oh, look, Mom, this is my girlfriend. I told you, Mom, I wasn't gay. Told you I wasn't gay, Mom.
You still haven't told her.
I may walk gay, but I don't mean I'm gay. No, I'm not coming out yet. Anyways.
He got mad at me. And I don't know what happened after that.
I think after you wanted me to go, but my brother had crashed my car.
Oh.
And I was so pissed because
you had no way, yeah.
Because I called my brother, like, hey bro, I need my car back, because he was going through some stuff, so I let him borrow my car so he can go to work. And he's like, oh yeah, about that, I crashed your car. And I was like, fuck, stickles.
That sucks.
I know. And forever my email address will be that car's name.
So then I ended up moving. I moved to the place. And then we would talk, and then finally we met.
I remember I told, hey, I want to see you. I want to take you out. I told you because I was working. It was Betta's birthday when we met. Yeah.
I kind of remember being her birthday.
It was Betta's birthday or something.
And she was gonna go to Walmart.
Yeah, and that weekend they were gonna throw her a party.
Oh. So then she was gonna go to Walmart, and he had told me, let's meet up at Walmart, right? Yeah. Or something like that. And I told my sister, I'm like, hey, can I come with you to Walmart? And Betta she already knew about Albert. So I'm like, cause I want to meet Albert, or I want to go with Albert. But she thought that I had already knew you for like, that I knew you for like ever. Yeah. She thought that we knew each other from school.
Yeah, we met through friends, you know.
Yeah, be friends, and so I'd been talking to you for a long time.
It was a party line where there was two horny asses trying to get horny.
So and then she's like young, you know, and she's like, okay, fine, I'll take you to Walmart. And so she was already going, so I just hopped on her car and I went with them. But you didn't meet me at Walmart. You ended up going to the apartments.
I went straight to the apartments.
So he went to the
I went straight to the apartments because I wanted to take you with me.
Oh, that's right.
And I remember
I couldn't.
I was driving a 1993 Nissan Sentra. Okay, that car is the size of a fridge. Now a little bit bigger. but the length is almost there. And
that car's been through a lot.
I should have kept it. Anyways.
Yeah, you should've.
Well, that car, I went all over the place with it. But I remember getting to the apartment, and I remember I was there in front of the pool, and I was like, yeah, I'm here in front of the pools because you told me you live next to the pools. Where the pool of Heatherstone's at.
Well, because there's a big area.
Yeah.
There's like a big apartments all over the pool.
And then I was like, okay, so I'm here, and then your sister came around with their brother-in-law's car, that gold one, the lowrider looking car.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, follow me to Walmart. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, fuck, I don't even know where Walmart was at, to be honest. Like, Kennewick to me was so new. Like, I was the type of person, I remember I got on my BMW and I left to Seattle, got lost, came back. I had never wanted to go again because I got lost. I want to go to Space Needle. I thought it was just a straight drive, come back to Space Needle. No, it got hella confusing. It lasted I felt like I was there for 48 hours, okay? It took me forever to come back. Anyways, but when we went to Walmart and we're getting off, and to freaking top it off at Walmart, okay, people?
Well, hold on. So I told
God.
him I just follow us. So then he followed us to Walmart. We went to Walmart, and then my sister got off the cart before me. I feel like I was gonna shit myself. No lie, I did. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I'm literally gonna finally like touch him and like see him, you know? So then we got there, and then Betty got down. So my sister was literally the first person to meet you.
Was she?
Before me. Yeah. Like in person?
Oh, yeah.
She met you before me. And so she said hi to you, said hi, and then I came out from the other side. I'm like, so nervous. Then I came around, and I'm like, hi. And I don't remember if I gave you a hug. You gave me a hug. Did I?
I gave you a hug.
Yeah. And so then they started walking towards Walmart. And then we started walking towards Walmart. And then he grabbed my hand. So I was so nervous. I was just like swinging my hand. I remember I was like swinging it like crazy. I was so nervous. And I think you told me, you're like, why are you so nervous? Or why are you swinging your hand
I was like, why
so
are you
much?
nervous? I'm usually the nervous person that does not like. I'm shy, but I didn't feel shy. I don't know why. I was shy, but not that kind of shy.
So then we went inside, and then my sister's like, oh, just go walk around, and then we'll let you know when we're done getting what we need to get. I'm like, okay. So then we started walking around, and he was being all lovey-dovey.
What happened, huh?
When he used to love me. Hugging on me, and then we went to the back where all the plants are in Walmart. And then he's like, give me a kiss. I was like, no, because I felt like, I don't know, like nervous, and also felt like somebody was gonna see me, you know? And so he's like, give me a kiss. He's like, just one. And I'm like, okay. So then I kiss him. That was our first time kissing, was at Walmart in Kennewick. So then, yeah, so I gave him a kiss. It was just like in there. And then what? And then we kept walking around. You have to tell me this part.
So we're walking from the garden center back out, out from the garden center back to their main floor, you can say. And I remember I was showing her something on my phone. I was showing her something. I was like, oh yeah, look. I think I was showing you like the messages or something that we were writing to each other.
Oh yeah, or something. Oh no, because you had recorded me. Because you were able to record me on your phone.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you were showing me a recording of something to make fun of me or something. I can't remember.
And I was walking out, rico suave and shit, And I didn't realize that. So Walmart has these big old posts, to hold the building up. And boom, I crashed into it. Like I'm flat from my face, okay? So I'm flat. So it was like, I felt when I was like this,
like,
I was
bam!
like, boom. I was like, oh, shit,
Did I laugh?
No, you wanted to laugh. You're like, oh, you can't.
I want to laugh so bad. But I'm like, oh, I'm not going to say nothing.
I hit it and I was like, oh, pendejo. Dije. And okay.
No, you're like, oh, I didn't see it there.
When I hit that fucking pole reminded me when I was younger and I was in Mexico. I had a little mini flashback. So as soon as I hit it, I started remembering. when I was younger in Mexico, I lived there for a while with my parents, and I remember walking inside my grandma's house. It was a post, the same, but it was a light post. And I remember I was looking at some chick, but this was like I was young. I was before your time, babe. Anyways, I was looking at some chick, and I kept on looking. It's like boom, and I hit that post, and that
Oh
like
my god!
yeah, I hit that post honestly, and I was like, damn, like you know,
I was like,
por andar de bobo.
I was like, how embarrassing. But I want to laugh so bad, but I remember that I didn't because I was like, oh, pobrecito. You know?
Pobrecito.
So, anyways, we kept walking. I was trying so hard not to laugh. And then we started walking towards the hairspray aisle, like where all the shampoos were at and all that. And I seen my mom. I seen my mom at freaking Walmart. And I'm like, no way. And then I noticed she's with my grandma. I'm like, oh my God, what the heck? Why? Why today? And so I told him, like, oh my God, like, my mom's here with my grandma, right?
Yeah. And to top it off, Bere was also there too.
Who?
It's Bere. She was there with, like, I know she was there already, but she had gone to talk to your mom too.
Oh.
So they were all there, you know.
So they knew we were there.
Yeah, they knew we were there.
And then, did we go up to them? Did they come up to us?
We went up to them. No, it wasn't. It was not your mom and your grandma. It was just your mom by herself. Your tío Tavo and your grandma were at Walmart.
Oh.
And we first met your tío Tavo and your grandma.
Oh.
We met her by electronics. They were trying to buy it.
And to top it off, my uncle and my grandma were there.
And then we were like, and you're like, oh yeah, this is my boyfriend, this is Albert, and we introduced each other, and so oh yeah, and then we left. And then we kept on walking, and right down the aisle where we were walking, like the main breezeway, your mom was getting hair product. I don't even remember. And she had spotted you, but Beta was there with them. You know, and you're like, oh, this is my mom, right? This is my boyfriend.
That I don't remember exactly how it happened, but it was so awkward. Yeah. It was so awkward. I'm like, why? Out of all the days, it has to happen like this today. So yeah, the day that I met him, all my family met him too.
Family reunion.
Yeah, pretty much.
At Walmart.
Yeah. So she's like, oh wow, hi. I remember our mom saying something like, hi, que bonito. Oh. Like she didn't want to make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
And I don't think she did after that. I didn't remember her making a big deal about it because I think she was already over it. And
that is crazy.
We went back home. Did I go back home with you?
No, we met up, and then that's it. We just met up. We went back.
Yeah, so that was the first time we met in person.
I think we chilled a little bit at your sister's apartment.
I think we did too.
Yeah.
Because I lived with my mom and my dad at the moment, and then my sister lived in the same apartments at some other apartment. And so then we would go there, and that was our like chilling area whenever he would come down visit me. And then this guy over here started telling me, yeah, I'm gonna go to Mexico, and me like not even thinking nothing of it. I didn't think. I'm like, okay, if he goes, he's gonna come back, you know. And so he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go with my brother because we have to do something. We're only gonna go for like 2 weeks. We'll be back. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And so then he went and disappeared.
Went MIA for like 10 months. He
disappeared. I knew nothing about him. I don't know. All I knew was that he was over there, and I think I talked to you once after the 2 weeks, and I asked you, I'm like, are you coming back already? And you're like, my brother went back already. I'm like, okay, what do you mean? Like, and you? And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna stay here. And I don't know what you meant by that. Like, I didn't think by staying here was like a couple of months. But yeah, he ended up staying there for about
10 months.
10 months. But after that call, I don't think I heard back from him like at all.
I had called you, I think, after like 6 months.
After that 6 months, and I was like so pissed. I was like, I can't believe like he did this to me. And I was so hurt. You even missed my homecoming. I wanted him to go with me, and he said, yeah, I'll go with you. Nope, didn't go with me. Graduation, nope, didn't go to my graduation either.
None of the above.
And yeah, I saw her. And I remember when he called me, I had just left the mall with my mom. And I had this weird number calling me. And I think I was learning to drive at the moment. Or I remember driving. And I answered the call. And it was him. And I put it on speaker. And my mom was right next to me. And he's like, yes, Albert. And I was just being really rude to you. I just remember being a bit. That's all I remember. Because I was so pissed. I
don't remember this.
I honestly, I just didn't want nothing to do with you. I'm like, you left, you ditched me, like that's. So and then my mom's like, I remember my mom being right next to me. She'd be like, calm down, like calm down, don't be such. Like she was trying to calm me down because I was so mad. I'm like, no, it's just not right. Like he stopped talking to me. He just forgot about me. And so after that, sepa lo que pasó, but we ended up talking again, and you ended up coming back.
Yeah, that was the rest is history.
And that was pretty much it. So then after that, he would just come to see me every time. I mean, whenever he had a chance.
No, when I came back from Mexico, I remember I want to go work up in Finland. So.
Then he went to go work at a farm where his family was at, and then we broke up.
That's a whole.
We got together. We broke up, and it just.
That's a whole different story for
that's a whole different story. If you guys want to know about that, let us know. But. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. And if we start, and I'm probably gonna want to break up with you again. So we should just stop here. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So after that, we got together and we had bumps in the road, but we're here now for
like any other relationship. Just has some more a little more drastic than others.
Yeah,
but, you know, there's bumps in every relationship.
Yeah,
ours was a Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, what? That's how we met. And
yeah.
What else?
I mean, I have nothing else to add to how we met. The rest is whatever we added towards the end. Just don't.
Yeah.
Don't count that in. Let's not bring it back up because it's a whole different mess. And
there's a lot to it.
I'm happy where I'm at right now. I don't want to leave right now.
There's actually a lot to it. Like.
Now that you think about it.
Yeah, it's extreme because right before we started talking again, we had a situation happen in the trailer. You know exactly what I'm talking about, but I'm not going to bring it up. Babe, you have good memory. I know you know.
What trailer?
The trailer in back of the mall.
But that was when I came back. That was in between whatever story we did right now. Sad.
No.
Yes.
No.
Because you were still in school.
No, you stopped calling me. I didn't know you had came back. Or I don't know you had already came back or you were still in Mexico. Yeah.
No.
Babe.
No, because when I came back from Mexico, it took like a week so I can see you.
So where were you at? You were still in Mexico.
I came back from Mexico. It took me a week.
No, because that doesn't make sense.
So when we met,
we were in the trailer. I started seeing you again, but before that, we got into a big conflict. Before we started talking again, we got into a big conflict.
Before we were talking when?
Before you would come and start visiting me again, we had a big conflict.
I remember. Refresh my mind.
Babe, you started going on the party line again.
Oh, that was. Oh, that's no, but that was in between. Before I left to Mexico.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it did. That was in between before I left to Mexico. I promise you.
No, it wasn't because I hadn't heard from you. I had nothing. No, it was during.
No, it was before.
Because I hadn't heard nothing back from you.
Because I remember I was crashing at my sister's house, and then I left to Mexico.
Oh well. Anyways, long story.
Why do you gotta talk about it?
Cause it's part of our how we met.
I don't talk about that.
No, I'm.
Me da flojera.
I'm not bringing. Da flojera o vergüenza.
No, flojera de hablar eso porque then all this energy and I can feel your energy and my energy bounce back. You know what I mean? And then this whole fucking place is gonna melt and shit. But yeah.
Anyways, long story. If you guys want to know, and you guys want some of that juicy juice, convince Albert to talk about it, because I really don't want to bring it up.
Talk about it. You can do a solo one.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I want to bring up the past and bring up that bad energy again. But whatever it is, it's fun. So then we start talking again, and yeah, and here we are.
Yeah, here we are again.
That's pretty much it. And anything else you want to put into the story time?
No, I'm good.
Anything else from time?
No, I'm good. I'm good right now.
Yeah, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, to join the family. And if you guys have any other good ideas for videos that we should do, let us know down in the comments so we can get some ideas, because we're kind of like, what should we do for our next video? I really don't know. But this was a way past due video that I've been wanting to do forever. We finally did it. I think the next one we're gonna do is gonna be like a ASMR.
Yeah, what is that?
Like when you eat food and you get next to dámelo. He just bought it today at Walmart. But ASMR is when you get food and, for example, eat something. Alright, guys. And so they just hear you. They just hear you talk.
People
it's pretty.
listen to that?
Yeah.
That's badass.
You'd be surprised. So anyways,
I remember I used to get slapped in the face for eating with my mouth open.
But that's the whole purpose of the ASMR.
I remember one time,
want to make those sounds.
I was like, and my mom's like, Bobby, no comes con la boca abierta, cerrada. No. I was like, oh shit.
Is that what she threw the knife at you?
No, I was like, she hit me. I was like, oh shit. She's like, te dije que cerrar la boca cuando estás comiendo.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Maybe that's why I'm like that with the kids. Why are you eating with their mouth open?
Yeah.
Just close it. Nobody wants to hear you. Nobody wants to hear you chew like a cow. And they're like, like a cow? So yeah.
So yeah, guys. All right. Well, I guess we'll see you on our next video.
If you guys really want to hear the other parts of up and down relationships, we're the ones to talk to.
Oh yes, we've had a lot.
We had a lot. We had a lot, but we had a lot to mature too. So
yes.
And now that
it's been a crazy road.
Yeah. Now that we all matured and we're all good and.
You matured. I matured.
You matured.
You finally matured. Anyways.
Wrong.
Babe, get out of here. All right, guys. See you guys later. Bye.